What's up, everybody? This is Rolling with Roscoe Red Positive Gear here in San Antonio, Texas at the Mix. Getting ready to go inside. We're about to do our first installment of our Lucky 13 interview series, and the first guest we're going to have tonight is Heather Goes Psycho. Thank you guys for coming out here, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
First off, how do you guys know each other, and how did the band come together? Who wants to take it?
Okay, well, we all met like through mutual friends and stuff like that. We all wanted to be in a band, so we all kind of just decided, hey, why not just be in a band together?
Cool. How long has Heather Goes Psycho been together?
6 years.
Now, I did a little bit of research, and first off, I want to say happy birthday to Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Today's her birthday. Everybody give her a happy birthday.
21!
You're a Batman fan, right?
Yes, a little Batman.
Can you tell me why? I'm just curious. I don't need many chicks that are into Batman.
Okay. I was 5 years old, and I turned on my TV, and I saw Batman animated series, and I literally had the hugest crush on Bruce Wayne as a cartoon.
Wow, really?
That's why I love Batman so much.
That's crazy. The name Heather Goes Psycho, I gotta tell you, when they turned me on to you guys, and the person that turned me on to you was like, hey, you gotta check out this group, Heather Goes Psycho. Well, where did that come from, or how did that come about, and what does it mean, or what does it signify? Is there anything to it, or just...
Well, I think we all each have our own meaning for Heather Goes Psycho. Like the movie The Heathers, have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's like basically about a group of girls that have their little clique, and they're all called the Heathers. So we're inspired by that to basically say, be your own person.
Right.
Don't be a Heather. So.
Don't be a Heather.
And they all went crazy in the end. So
as you guys were growing up, what were some of the major influences you had musically and personally, if any, that kind of inspired you guys to be able to do?
We have our own influences, which are pretty cool. Like, I love Blink-182, Taking Back Sunday, Boy, starting my own kind of stuff.
Right, you?
I like kind of like a range of everything. I'm getting, well, now more so getting into more of just like, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm getting into a little bit of everything. But I grew up on like more like pop punk, skate punk.
Wow.
We're talking about different backgrounds. I grew up in a different city.
Right.
So I grew up from Vicente Fernandez to Ozzy Osbourne.
And from Vicente to Ozzy, that's like A to Z. You girls are from San Antonio, correct?
Yes.
Or born and raised, or
Born in Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado, born and raised in San Antonio, and you're from LA.
I'm from LA.
Growing up, did you guys envision yourselves in a band and doing what you guys are doing right now, doing your own thing and being successful at it? Or just kind of fell into it?
I think I personally saw it. I think I was going to do something with music.
You always knew that?
Yeah, like, because like, I always wanted to be like in talent shows, or you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I saw the throwback, or not the throwback Thursday, Truth Be Told Thursday, and I think one of yours was like,
oh yeah.
Selena, Beady Beady Bomb.
Yeah, we used to always perform like for like my relatives and stuff like that. So I always wanted to be like a performer.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool. That's cool. And you as a singer,
Yeah.
always thought you'd be doing something in music as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to, like, growing up, teen years stuff, I used to do gospel music and stuff.
Really?
So I used to go from like church to church in San Antonio and just sing gospel songs.
Really?
As a singer. Yes, but
Wow, that's cool. And I was talking to you earlier, you said you've been doing this for how many years again?
since I was in high school.
Wow.
But I just started like a cover band. I never thought it would be something big.
Really? Cool. I'm sure there were people along the way who didn't believe in you guys. Maybe didn't think you could do it. I don't know. I think I talked to you earlier. You said no, you were blessed, but maybe you two, any negativity from people?
I just mean by that, luckily, I had a very encouraging friends and family to be like, if music is what you want to do, push yourself, let's do it. Let's, get vocal classes, let's do guitar lessons, so I was just blessed in that.
How about you two? Any negativity from people telling you, man, stop playing the bass, or come on, put the drumsticks down, or, give it up, come on, grow up, anything like that? Or?
No, I don't think anyone's like ever given me any negative feedback or anything, but I definitely, me personally, I definitely feel like I need to find myself also with music and something else. You know what I mean?
Plan B.
Yeah, because I've always made music my plan A.
Right.
And as much as I love it, you always have to have a plan B. So that's me personally. But family, friends have always been like, you got it, you know. But of course, I want to live in that life. But
yeah, of course.
you know, you always have to have something to fall back on, and that's why I do the school and the jobs.
They're smart.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a lot of bands out there, not mainstream, who are really talented and have established a large fan base and following using social media. What is the goal for Heather Go Psycho as a band, and what will determine true success in your eyes? When will you guys be like, man, this is it?
I don't know. I think we always want to see it as a hobby. You know, even if it does. I mean, that's our dream, is basically to expand our music. You know, not so much be on a big record label or be a big deal, but just to inspire people and just, you know, be a positive influence not only towards, you know, females, but towards people in general. You know, and we want to expand our music and expose that, and hopefully someone can relate to it and, you know, help them through a hard time or something.
Speaking of that, a lot of young people have dreams of doing exactly what you guys are doing. They want to be in a rock band, they want to play music and, you know, rock the masses. What advice would you pass along to kids as far as kids who want to be doing what you're doing?
I would say start young. Do it when you're young. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. I say definitely like start your career as a musician young and do that. So that way, if that doesn't work, you're still young enough to go back and do something else.
Right. And more importantly, to be yourself. Even if someone says it's not, if the, you know, your music's not cool, or it's not catchy, or, you know, it's whatever, it's not in, just follow your heart. Just do what you need to do, and, you know, and there's millions of people in the world. You can't be the only person who's going to dig your music. Like, that's impossible.
Someone's going to dig what you're doing.
Exactly. You know, and for 10 people who hate you, there's always going to be 20 people who like you. So you said just do your thing and follow your heart. Do what you feel is right. Be yourself. You know?
That's awesome. What are some of the biggest obstacles you guys faced along the way?
I think the biggest obstacle we had at the band is just finding our own music, finding our own sound, not mimicking someone else, you know. And luckily we all three have different influences and, you know, good taste in music, personally, what I think. And we all just got together and we wrote it together and played it together and jammed, and we created something beautiful, you know.
I gotta say, when I was turned on to you, like I said, became an instant fan. The song that they turned me on to was Favorite Record, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, hey, these chicks are cool, man. The song is cool. Just surprised that I hadn't heard of you before. It just kind of blew me away. I know you guys have just toured on the East Coast. You have a West Coast tour coming up in November. I've seen from the comments on your East Coast tour where I see your prompt or your post and you're like, I think Jackie put this, like, we're going to show them what San Antonio, Texas is all about. What is San Antonio, Texas all about?
I think San Antonio has an amazing music scene. I think a lot of bands, San Antonio is really talented, and I think we have a lot to offer. And the fact that we're an hour away from Austin, people are always saying like, oh no, Austin is the music capital, Austin is what's going on. But I think, you know, let's show what San Antonio is made of, and show our talent and our people do that, you know. So
that's awesome.
Sorry, Phil.
You guys are letting people know San Antonio is somewhere to be on the map.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of that, you mentioned Austin. San Antonio is actually trying to set itself up as a major music venue comparable to Austin. Nelson Wolf actually has been talking about making this a destination comparable to Austin as far as music. What do you guys think needs to be done in the near future to make that happen? I mean, how do we get to that status where people want to come to San Antonio the way they do that to Austin? Pay your bands.
People don't want to come here because venues don't want to pay out.
Wow.
So if you don't pay your bands, no one's going to come. People want to pay the door. Yeah.
Are you listening, man? They're telling you what's up. Pay your band.
Pay your bands. People need to just give up the $5, you know, and pay the door.
Right.
So I think that's definitely...
Show your band some love.
Exactly.
If you want the music to come, you gotta take care of these people. Speaking of Austin, the motto is keep Austin weird. what would you guys suggest as San Antonio's motto?
Or keep San Antonio lane. Yeah, that's
Keep
our
San
motto.
Antonio lane.
Yeah, that's our motto. For real.
It has the L on it, and it says keep San Antonio lane.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Which is pretty cool. We have that hometown feel, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of great bands actually do get to know each other here because of the hometown feel, you know.
Right.
There's so many people behind you as opposed to Austin where, you know, for the moment you're good and then the next moment you're not. You know, here you kind of stay, your fans are diehard no matter what.
Right.
You know?
San Antonio fans are loyal.
Yeah.
Even with our brand, Roscoe Red, I mean, you name it, people that get behind you, they're very loyal. And they're just good people here in San Antonio. One serious question, because we actually we sponsor a program where we go talk to kids about respecting themselves and others and being who they are and following their dreams and being good people and not hating nobody. And I think you guys are a good embodiment of that, especially following your dream, you know. A serious question is, how do you guys feel about the issue of bullying and the fact that some of our kids are killing themselves because of it?
Actually, really sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Any of you guys have any experience with bullying back in the day, back when you were in school?
We all did. We're all pretty much nerds.
Really?
Yeah.
And usually that's what people say, the musicians and artists, they're always
Chris was
bullied.
like, not me. I got kicked out of private school. For bullying. And I don't even know that. No, I was bullied.
Oh, so you stood up for yourself. Yeah.
See, I was the type where I would see people bully someone, and then I'd be like, hey, that's not right. You shouldn't bully that person. Then someone would bully me. Yeah. I'm supposed to be stand up for the kids. Like,
Off the serious, this is the last question. This is question 13. It's 2018. Where's Heather Go Psycho, and what will they be doing?
luckily, hopefully, we're still gonna be making music and, you know,
Awesome.
be inspiring.
Right.
You're roasting them.
Talking to you
They'll
guys.
still be playing at the mix.
Yeah.
Why? Because we're lame.
We're saying keep San Antonio playing. Ladies, I want to thank you guys for taking the time. Like I said, they're getting ready to play a gig here. If you get a chance when you're in San Antonio, I encourage you to check them out. Go to Facebook and like their page. Heather Go Psycho is awesome. They're super cool chicks. They're a Texas trio that is trying to make a name for themselves, and we are so proud and glad that they've taken time to get behind the Roscoe Red brand. Be on the lookout for our next interview coming up. We don't know who it is, but we'll let you know. Take it easy, and remember, peace, respect, and love.